EA Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Madden NFL 2004.
From the Edward Jones Dome in St. Louis, Missouri, today's game. We're here again for another great game featuring two very solid teams. Thanks for being with us as the Chargers get set to take on the Rams. Welcome to the game. Al Michaels and John Madden here, broadcasting live. So pull up a chair and relax because this is going to be a good one.
Boy, the defense has shown in the past how dominant they can be. They're very aggressive, and it seems like all 11 guys are always around the ball. When you have guys flying around, making hits, causing turnovers, it creates a lot of problems for the offense.
Former second overall pick out of San Diego State will have to be at his best against that defense if he's hoping to help carry his team to a victory. They'll also try to get him out of the backfield, hit him on a few screens and dump-offs. He's a threat whenever he has the ball in his hands, so don't be surprised to see him touch the ball over 20 times throughout today's game.
And you can tell that defense is fired up and ready to go. I don't think we should keep them waiting any longer.
A much-anticipated game ready to begin as we're lined up for the kickoff. Wilkins will be kicking off. Short kickoff. From the 10. The offense is heading out onto the field for their first drive of the game. Our EA Sports Coach Close-Up features two very unique coaches. Marty Schottenheimer prefers to grind it out offensively with a workhorse running back. He establishes the ground game and then likes to go to the air with quick, short passes to all parts of the field. Gets the pass off, jumps up, and comes down with it. He was there to make the catch for the first down.
He's glad he made that catch. I'm sure the quarterback will look his way again when he needs another first down.
Second member of our EA Sports Coach Close-Up is St. Louis head coach Mike Martz, whose teams are known for executing with precise timing, favoring the hot hands on the field. If one player is having a big game, you can expect Martz to get that player the ball in several different ways. Closing in, throws it. This pass is incomplete. Big drop on that play, John.
He was there, and the quarterback found him with the ball. Just bounced off his hands.
A much-anticipated game as we have two of the best running backs in the game going at it.
What I like about both of these guys, they do a good job of playing mistake-free football. They follow their blockers, and most of all, they hold on to the ball. These guys are two of the best.
4-yard gain there. Melissa, is there an update?
I talked to Coach Martz earlier today. He said they're going to treat this one like a playoff game. Every time they take the field, they're bringing their A game. Al, look for some heavy hitting in this one.
That was Melissa Stark with her sideline report. With the pass, incomplete pass. Good job finding some room. I thought he was going to bring that one in.
I just don't know how you lose focus in a football game.
McDonald into return. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for. The offense heads out onto the field for the first time. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 6. It off to the back. Big opening. Falk with a nice run. Picks up the first down.
And it was well executed. They hit their blocks and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a first down.
Pressure with the throw. Nearly intercepted. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
You know, he didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort.
Second and 10. Ball on their own 17. They line up in the I formation. Under pressure, throws a perfect pass. Falk made a difficult reception look easy.
He never hesitated. That's just great concentration and desire.
San Diego looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. Pressure coming with the throw. He hits his receiver, plows ahead.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look out. You're in a hole here on third down. They come through with this perfect play that gets him a first and keeps the drive going.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 35.
Drop back, drop. Bring the pain. Set.
Hand off to the tailback. The 40. Pickup of about 8. The Rams line up in the bunch formation. Cross play to the right. Missed the tackle. Now that's a stiff one. Falk covered some good ground there.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their block and allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line. They'll go from the I formation. Closing in, throws it. No problem picking up the first.
Now, you know, we talk about putting a ball on a guy. The quarterback put that ball on the receiver perfectly.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Man in motion. Hand it off. About a 2-yard gain here. They need 7. Pressure with the pass. The pass falls incomplete. That incomplete pass will bring up third down. The Rams line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. Drops back. Gets the pass off. Incomplete. So he ends up overthrowing his target.
There was no way he was going to get to that one.
Wilkins will attempt to put up the first points of the day. And it's on its way. And the kicker got all of that one. Kickoff team lines up. Sends it sailing. From the 3. It's on the ground. The Chargers grab the live ball. So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 20. The Chargers using motion. Under pressure with the pass. Incomplete pass. They almost got to him for the sack.
He really had to rush that throw. That was a situation where the defensive line made the job easy for the defensive backs.
They got nothing.
Breeze sets up. Receives the handoff. And he's brought down in the backfield. Not what they were looking for in that play call.
Yeah, the back just couldn't decide where he wanted to go with it. He hesitated just a little. By the time he decided where he wanted to go with it, the defense was all over him.
Alexander moves in motion. Throws it. Great pass. The 40. He can't wrap it up. A pass that nearly goes the distance.
I'll tell you, that was an impressive play. And he makes everything look so effortless and easy.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line. And he's brought down at the 22-yard line. Carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. Second and 6. Ball on the 22-yard line. Tomlinson, the deep back. Hand it off. Tomlinson did a nice job on that run.
If the defense keeps giving up runs like that for first downs, they'll have to make some adjustments to slow this guy down.
So we've reached the end of the first quarter. We've got a close one underway with the Rams ahead of the Chargers 3-0. The teams have switched sides and we'll start the second quarter. The backs are lined up in an I. Breeze gets set. Pressure coming with the throw, and it's complete. The receiver showing us soft hands on that reception.
The guy's been working really hard trying to improve. Looks like all that extra work is paying dividends.
2nd and 1 coming up. Ball a half-yard away. They line up in the I formation. Nice play fake. Surveying the field. He dumps the quarterback for a loss. His first sack. They need 6. Ball on the 6-yard line. Tomlinson, lone setback. Closing in. Looks to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Great pressure up front forced him to throw that one before he wanted to get rid of it.
And what happened was the secondary was back there looking right at him. When he started to feel the rush coming, he just flung it up there. And the defender was sitting right there in the zone to pick it off.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. Edwards, the man in motion. They'll pass on 1st down. Pressure, gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. No catch on that pass play.
This is one of those guys who's working really hard to improve himself. Every now and then he'll let one bounce off his hands like that, but most of the time you can rely on him to make the catch when you really need it.
The lineup with 6 defensive backs. Dropping back. Under pressure. Looking for an option. Great play in the backfield. Couldn't escape the pass rush.
They got to find a way to give him a little more time back there. The defense was in man coverage, so he had some options out there in the secondary. He just didn't have the time to decide where he wanted to go with it.
They're looking now at 3rd and long after the sack.
Give it all you got.
Throwing. He hits the receiver. And he makes the reception, but it's short of the first down marker.
On 3rd down, you need to make sure you know where you are in the field. Because if you make the reception, it should be good for a fresh set of down. If you make the catch and you don't get the first, it can only be due to lack of concentration by the receiver.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
That's all you. Set.
Tosses it out to the right. Picked up 4, maybe 5 on that play. It's 2nd down and 6 to go. Ball on their own 42. Breeze gets set. Pressure coming. Throws it. A little off target, but caught.
Now this is what a receiver with great concentration can do for you. He makes a catch and he knows he's going to get nailed. But he does a heck of a job of holding on to it and bringing it down.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 44-yard line. Eagle right.
Pumps once. Throwing. This one falls incomplete. Number 27 got a hand up and tipped that pass away.
He needs to do a better job putting the pass in a spot where only his guy can get it. Those tipped passes can turn into interceptions pretty easily.
Ain't got nothing. Set. 94. Let's go. Come on.
Dropping back, closing in. Good throw. The defender's got it. Butler was all over that one.
This defense is very disciplined. They never seem to be out of position on plays like that.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception.
We'll see. Cowboy. Set. Got nothing.
Gets rid of it. And he hits his target. The 40. A powerful arm brings them a first down this time.
Yeah, and you talk about putting some heat on your throws. This guy really let it go.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
You got it.
Passing on 1st down. And he's brought down in the backfield. He reached the quarterback and picked up his first sack of the game. Following the sack, it's 2nd and long. Falk, the deep man. Crosses it out to the right. And he stopped at the 29. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. 2 minutes left in the quarter. Nickelback in this time. Pressure with the throw. The pass falls incomplete. This defense, John, knows how to create a lot of pressure.
That's the best way to do it. As a defense, you never want the quarterback to be able to settle in and feel comfortable in the pocket. Bringing guys in the blitz or playing bump and run on the outside can really disrupt the play's execution.
And we'll see if the kicker can come through with a field goal here in the first half. The kick is up. Wilkins sends it between the uprights for the second time. The kickoff team lines up. Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 9. The defense did a nice job the last time around forcing the interception. First and 10.
Give it all you got, D. Come on. D up. Set. Come on, D up. Bring that knock. Fire out.
Under pressure, throwing short to his left. Great pass. Loss of 3 yards. The Rams come out in a nickel package.
Get at him, D. Set. Bring the pain.
Guns it left side. This pass is incomplete. That short pass incomplete brings up a third down play.
If they're going to get the first here, they'll need their offensive line to maintain their block and give the quarterback enough time to make a good throw.
Dropping back. Surveying the field. He goes to the left side. And he's forced out of bounds at the 30.
Look here, he does 2 things perfectly on this play. 1, he watches the ball all the way into his hands to make the catch, and 2, he shows great awareness and gets both feet down in bounds. Hey, that's a nice looking play.
Time for a punt here as it's now 4th down. Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. From the 33. A good return on that punt.
Yep, he was 1 block away from getting into the open field and turning this one into a huge return.
They'd like to add a few more points to this lead, but will need to do a good job with clock management. The backs are lined up in an I. Dropping back to pass on first down. Guns it to the right side. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Rams. An amazing play that goes the distance.
I'll tell you, when he got into the open, there wasn't anyone who was going to catch him. That just shows the quick strike ability these guys have. They can put up points from anywhere on the field.
The kicker lines up for the point after. And it's on its way. The point after is good. Here's the kickoff team. It's on its way. From the 7. So the offense takes over. The last time they had the ball, they had a very tough time getting anything going. We're guessing they're going to just throw it and do their best to move into scoring range since they don't want to go into the half with the score the way it is. Pressure coming. Throws it. Incomplete. The defense really put the pressure on.
He waited until the last second, then he got the ball out of there. He does a nice job of feeling the pass rush, but he has to know who his hot receiver is if he feels pressure, or if he sees the defense coming on a blitz. Hey, I'm sure they're going to keep on passing so they can get in range for some much-needed points.
Dropping back, rolling out to his right. Gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. Thomas displayed excellent anticipation.
That's what you look for. You have guys watch film each week. You try and figure out where he likes to go with the ball in certain situations. Then when you face that situation in the game, you're right there in position to knock the pass away or force an interception. If you're the defense, you don't want to get flagged for interference and let them keep this drive going. They've done a good job the last 2 plays, so let's see if they can do it again.
The blitz is on. This one falls incomplete. He's out of rhythm on this drive. Can't seem to get it going.
I tell you, they're giving a lot of different looks on this drive, and the quarterback's having a tough time adjusting on those last few passes.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the kick. From the 31. Across midfield. He had an outstanding return.
Anytime you can get a punt return like that, it can do a lot for your team. The most important thing is it gets your team closer to scoring. Hey, I know they want to increase the lead before half, but they got to be careful and not let the other team back in it with a turnover.
Lose it, lose it. Set. Yep, now.
Going to the air on first down. Closing in. Gets the pass off. He made the catch. The Rams call a timeout. They have 2 remaining. Amazing play by Edwards.
You talk about making it look easy out there. He caught that, and he made it look very easy. They've got the whole field to use because there's still some time. Plus, they've got a few timeouts. A run or maybe a play pass would work well here.
Pressure, gunning this one to the end zone. Number 25 was in perfect position and knocked that pass away.
He has a knack for making a big play. And that was another one right there.
So with their second down play, they'll try to move closer to the end zone, and with timeouts left, could try to do it through the air or on the ground. Throwing. That one won't count since he was out of bounds.
I'm not sure what happened there. That throw just got away from him a little bit.
Third down now, you'd have to think they'll look for the go-to guy here.
And if the defense is thinking that too, they just might use him as a decoy.
Drops back, fakes the throw, and he's brought down in the backfield. Elasticus will bring the blitz, bring him down for the sack.
This defense is known for their tendency to overload and bring extra men in the blitz. The center and quarterback have to make good reads before the snap, adjusting the protection to give him the time that he needs to make the throw.
Jeff Wilkins comes in for about a 30-yard field goal attempt. And it's up. And the kicker got hold of that one. And he bangs it through again. His third successful field goal attempt. Here's the kickoff team. Good distance. From the 7-yard line. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 23. He can't wrap him up. Stiff arms the defender to the ground. It's the end of the second quarter with the score, St. Louis 16, San Diego 0. Let's take a look at our halftime stats. Christie in to kick this one off. Short kick. He didn't get much of that one. From the 11-yard line. St. Louis already leading in this one. Sends their offensive unit back onto the field. Marshall Faulk. John, this was a much-anticipated individual battle that we expected between the two running backs, but that hasn't materialized to this point.
Neither one of these guys have really been able to get into a groove. Turnovers do that to you most of all. But I was expecting a little more fireworks from both these guys.
Now that's a stiff one. Maybe a yard on that counterplay. No more. San Diego comes out in their nickel package. Using motion. Under pressure with the throw, right in stride. What a stiff one. Well, he's shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. He'll get the ball again, breaks free. Down he goes at the 46. Just about 7 yards on that carry. Melissa, do you have an update for us?
Thanks, Al. The Chargers coach went over a lot of things with his defense at halftime, Al. He told the players that if they have any chance at coming back, they would have to turn things around. Their performance has been far from what he expected. We might see some different looks on defense and perhaps some personnel changes here in the second half.
Thanks for that report, Melissa. He somehow got that pass off.
And that's a right decision in that case. Get rid of the ball and take the incomplete.
Tosses it right. Jammer came up and shut down the run.
Yeah, they tried to get around the end. He came up from his corner position and boom, he makes a heck of a tackle.
This will be his second punt of the game. Here's the punt. This one sets up nicely. It could be big. He had some room but couldn't get that one block to let him go the distance.
1 or 2 more blocks would have sprung him.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 37. Man in motion. Tomlinson. A 5-yard pickup on that run by the tailback. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. Only one man back. Looking for room. A lot of room to work with. First and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. Tomlinson. Just about a 3-yard gain there.
Come on, get up. Hit him low. Set.
Alexander in motion.
We'll see.
Hand it off. Nice pickup on the ground, maybe about 6. About 2 to go. On the ground, great fake. With the pass, incomplete. He just dropped that pass.
And the receiver just dropped it. I was watching him in practice the other day, and he didn't miss a ball. Looks like he just took his eye off that one.
Christie comes out, hoping to put points on the scoreboard for the first time. The kick is up. That one looked short from the moment he kicked it. The Rams come out with 3 receivers tight. Going to the air on first down with the throw, and it's caught. Second and short, upcoming after a good pickup through the air.
Right here is one of those situations where you can pretty much open up the whole playbook. You can go with a play fake and look for something deep, or you can just run the ball. Just about anything is an option.
Pressure coming, throws it. The defender's got it, has room. The 40. The offensive line couldn't do the job, and the pressure forced him to make a bad throw into coverage.
That's exactly what happened out there. He felt the rush coming, and he was coming so fast that he threw it up for grabs, and he paid for it. I'm sure that he wished he had that one back as soon as he let it go.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10.
We got nothing.
Pass play here on first down. Closing in, throwing. Incomplete pass. He waited just a little too long to get rid of that pass.
Pressure can really mess up the timing of a play. That pass was incomplete because the quarterback had to get rid of it before he wanted to.
Breeze sets up. White in motion. He's taken down in the backfield. Good work by the defensive line there.
They got off the ball, got penetration, shut off those running lanes. He was looking for a hole, but the only thing he saw was a massive wall of defenders.
The Rams expecting pass as they line up with 7 defensive backs.
I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations because they've been stopping them today.
Gets the pass off. Ball loose. Archuleta takes him down at the 25-yard line. The Rams, and great play by the defense to recover the fumble.
Yeah, they were right there to jump on the ball.
I thought he was down and then the ball popped loose, but it's difficult to tell from this angle.
And mostly the official is seeing what we're seeing. So it's inconclusive. The call will stand since he needs to be 100% sure to overturn a call.
A call on the field is overturned. No time to be charged to the defense.
So he takes advantage of the option to challenge the play, and it pays off.
You bet. They just went from a bad play to a good one. And that does a lot for your team. Now let's see if they can take advantage of it.
Christie, an attempt to put up the first points of the day. And it's up. It's good. The Chargers still have a rough road ahead.
This is one of those teams that never gives up. When you face these guys, you know you're going to be playing hard till the final gun.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Nice distance. from the 8. St. Louis might be able to put this one away if they can get into the end zone here. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 24. Passing on 1st down. Pressure, stepping up with the pass. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
Yeah, he had an excellent opportunity to end the drive right there. He just couldn't bring it in.
The Chargers come out in a nickel package.
Come on, partner. Stay up.
Under pressure, throws it. He hits his receiver. Holt with the great reception.
Yeah, the receiver showed great ability there.
Five yards to go. Ball on their own 29. Man in motion. Pressure coming. Slings it to the outside. That short pass off the mark, and it's now 4th down. Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up the punt. Here's the kick. And he signals for the fair catch.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force the fair catch.
So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Rams ahead of the Chargers 16-3. The teams are set for the 4th quarter of play. They'll go from the I formation. Boston, the motion man. They give it to the halfback. Tomlinson wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Breeze sets up. Closing in with the throw. This pass is incomplete. Almost, but no catch.
Maybe he heard footsteps.
St. Louis looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. Drops back. Looking for an option. Pressure. Gets rid of it. The 40. The 30. Great play there by Caldwell.
The thing is, he got some separation there, and he was able to get him a big chunk of yards.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Take him out. That's all you.
Tomlinson lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Throwing. A little off target, but caught. Perfect pass. Great catch, and that'll move the chains. Looking to run it here through the end zone. Picked off in the end zone. Couldn't be a better time to make that.
The thing is, anytime you get an interception, it is a big play. When you pick one off in the end zone, it's a heck of a big play.
So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10. Passing on 1st down. Under pressure, gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. How about that speed? Great individual effort.
He throws lasers all over the field. He can throw them short, he can throw them long, he can throw them medium, he can throw them anyway.
They line up in the I formation. Going to the air on first down. Ball. Maybe a yard on the draw. Second and 9 coming up here. Ball on their own 37. Only one man back. Nice play fake. Picked off. The defender is there to make the play.
He just stepped in front of that one. He saw his opportunity, and boom, he took it.
Following the interception, it's now first and 10. Throwing on first down with the pass, and it's complete. The receiver did a good job bringing that pass in.
Looks like someone might have blown their coverage on that one.
They'll go from the I formation. Pressure coming. Rosen right to him. Tackle at the 21. Breeze gunned the pass to his receiver.
This is an example of the quarterback trusting his arm. He just made a decision, and the ball was there in a blink of an eye.
It's first and 10. Throwing. And this pass is completed. Touchdown, San Diego. He stepped up, made a terrific throw, and it went for the touchdown.
That's just great communication between the quarterback and his receiver.
Christie comes in to attempt the point after. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. Well, John, a short drive, he covered the distance, found the end zone, 6 points.
As a defense, you have to dig in there and hold them to 3 when you're put in a position like that. But that sure isn't an easy task when you're facing an offense that can move the ball like these guys.
Here's the kickoff team. Nice kick and returnable. From the 6. Give the defense a lot of credit on that last possession as they were able to force the interception. Let's see what happens this time.
Ain't got nothing. Is that all you got?
Breaking free. And he stopped at the 32. Gain of 10. Less than a yard to go.
Come on, brother. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on.
2 minutes to go. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
The offensive line just didn't get any push. They need to do a better job knocking those guys off the line.
San Diego will call a timeout here. They have 2 left. 3rd down and 3 coming up. Ball on their own 29. Falk, the deep man. They give it to the halfback. San Diego calls a timeout. That's their second. This one is just about in the books. The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him. Cleveland, the man in motion. And he'll get the call. And he's tackled at the 41. Not much there, maybe a yard. Second and 8. Ball on their own 41. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. San Diego calls a timeout. They have no timeouts left. The running back finds his way into the open field and picks up the first down.
And what happened was they missed him with the blitz. And when they did that, there were no linebackers to converge, and that's how he got by the first down marker.
Warner gets set. It's second down and a long way to go. Ball on their own 47.
Set. Give it all you got, D. Come on. Sideline, D. To the left.
The Chargers come out with one linebacker and several defensive backs. The gun signals the end of the game. The final score is St. Louis 16, San Diego 10. This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports. Bruce was clearly the standout tonight and wins our horse trailer player of the game.